The work of the Murray Bowen Archives Project continues to evolve, and this short video offers a behind-the-scenes look at why and how our look and our logo have undergone a refresh as well. We are very grateful to the Bowen family for their gift of the Bowen bookplate logo made to TMBAP in 2015.
The bookplate that we chose early on sort of reflected where the organization was at the time.
Dr. Bowen's personal bookplate has served as a symbol of our vision and our mission to make the archives accessible to the world. The bookplate image will continue to have a presence on the Bowen website and will always be memorialized as part of our history. At the same time, the realities of how people use technology today necessitated a simpler, more modern image that could gracefully transition across multiple platforms, including websites, apps, cell phone screens, and social media. The challenge as we saw it was to retain a sense of gravitas, science, history, and importance to the TMBAP logo, and at the same time, represent the continuing relevance of Dr. Bowen's work to a modern world, and perhaps to somehow capture Dr. Bowen's willingness to break away from the conventions of his day. We also wanted a visual identity that symbolized how Bowen theory and Dr. Bowen the man came together and are uniquely highlighted within the archives.
The voice is personal in the archives. That isn't as prominent in the rest of the world of Bowen theory.
Although the idea of using Dr. Bowen's initials as a possible logo had been proposed early on, it wasn't until Dr. Joanne Bowen suggested using her father's handwritten initials that the creative sparks began to fly.
It was my siblings that I consulted, and they all agreed that the initials were a viable way to represent our father, what we knew as the person and the theory that he created.
With the blessing of the Bowen siblings, Dr. Joanne Bowen provided a few examples of Dr. Bowen's handwritten initials to art director Jan Black, and the rest, as they say, is history.
The lettering of this logo highlights Murray Bowen, and the graphic is more personal.
The letter M that you see in the new logo is an actual replica of Dr. Bowen's handwriting.
The initials were a way to open the door to retaining the differentiation that existed within Murray Bowen himself.
The letter B, of course, represents the Bowen name. The square design that extends from the letter B is based on the iconography of the family diagrams, and the bar below is another nod to the family diagram and also helps to anchor the logo visually. The new color palette is based on Dr. Bowen's favorite color, blue, as well as the colors of nature, drawing a clear linkage to the natural world.
This logo is a wonderful invitation for people to go into the archives and discover the breadth of Dr. Bowen's brain and his ability to look at the earth and all the relationships that exist.
What the archives contributes is the breadth of a human being out of which a theory emerges, and I think that is powerful and dynamic in a way that this graphic expresses.
The Murray Bowen Archives Project has responded to the National Library of Medicine's recent de-essentiating of Dr. Bowen's clinical notes, videotapes, and other archival materials with responsibility, creativity, and a sense of opportunity. We like to think of our new logo as a gentle nod to TMBAP's unwavering commitment to the future of Dr. Bowen's legacy and the importance of the archives. We at the Murray Bowen Archives Project remain more committed than ever to complete what has begun.